This is why you're mad. You know, I'm a married woman. Is on my way. Well, no, it's, yeah. I fully acknowledge that I'm reactable in a lot of ways, and they fat shame people for a profession. It's disgusting. Like, go watch the Care Bears. What do you do? Because you're boring. And the fact that I can still get a hot, younger man to marry me, a man would choose me over you. Have you heard what she said about me? I feel like I've known him like 10 years or something. Like, I feel like I've known him a long time.
It's called soulmates.
Fell.
Fix your hijab.
Oh, sorry. He fell.
Fix that hijab more.
Oh, it's bad? You know.
I think we're gonna see you in the next video.
I don't think I've talked to you like in a long while, right? Or I don't know. I'm gonna eat my dinner. Hello, guys. I think I'm gonna do more open chats, you know, and there's not as many people chatting in my members chats these days. I'm trying to diet. Because you're broke? How do you know I'm broke? I've pushed everyone away. Why? From changing my life? Salah's at work, but he stopped in. He went to work. He has his own business. So he had to go do some things for that, and he dropped me off Hardee's, and now he's back at work. Okay, what did I do? Hey girl, hey, I'd like to know what I did to people. Other than hurt, like, telling off people online who provoked me. That doesn't count. I mean, come on, you guys are mean to me too sometimes. Like, let's get real. I'm not mean to just people for no reason. My pupils are big? No, they're not. I'm sorry, but that's ridiculous. If FFG can have a platform and people like Yaba, so can Nigs. That's ridiculous. Why? Because he's a man? Why does he have ulterior motives? Am I not pretty? Am I not funny? My whole life doesn't have to change, you guys. What? How is my life going to change? Okay, I'm going to take her to the vet when I get home. Shh. Okay, maybe I can have Pete go to the vet in a cab. Before I fully convert, I want to learn everything about it. But even if I didn't, he would still like accept me as a Christian, or he loves me. I know it's hard for people to understand. I'm a very loving person. He has not raised his voice to me even once. I swear. Here's the difference. FFG sits there and cackles like a witch. I can't stand her face. DC's very educated. She's very smart. Amberlynn said I'm a disgrace. Bring it, Amberlynn. I can kick your butt any day of the week. When I get home, we're gonna clean bees. I'm gonna scrub everything top to bottom. Look, I'm not ashamed of being fat, so I'm a fat queen. Can you still do your tarot chakra cards now? Maybe. Open chat not breaking 1K. Salah is not anything like that. Like anything. He's not controlling. Are you kidding? Hijab is an important part of things, you know? So I'm supposed to be joining a gym, like, and I want to be healthier and like more fit. But at the same time, I don't want to give up burgers. You ever notice how Karma is nice to Chantel? Maybe it's because she deserves it. He's not balling. I never said he was rich, but he's not a bum, and he takes care of his woman and his own bills and pays his own rent. Emma, if you want to think that he's just using me for citizenship, go ahead. I don't care. He's still clickbaiting about you in his titles. I feel like most people are mean to me because they want to be my friend. Someone's deleting comments, probably my husband caring about me. Okay, number one, you want a little inside scoop on the ATV situation? The guy renting the ATVs, they had even smaller ones than that. That was the bigger one. He went to get the biggest one, and even that was struggling. I think the weight limit's like 250 pounds. I don't know. All I have to do, I've had a protective order on him before. Yes, I dropped the charges, but it wasn't that easy. All I have to do is email that same detective and be like, this guy is still harassing me online, and I'd like it to stop. He's threatening me with suggestive pictures. You're messing with the wrong one. He doesn't like seeing people like be mean to me, guys. Actually, Pete's like told me, it was a couple weeks after I got here, he's like, you left mangoes in your room, by the way. I had mangoes in my underwear drawer, in my top drawer. Has Salah seen my anger? Yeah. Yeah, mostly when I'm hungry. I think people just miss the fun me, you know. I'm too mature now for people. 9/11 school shooting and victim blaming. Where did I laugh at 9/11? Hello. I was speaking out against school shootings. Yeah. I didn't see that, but there's like a lot of political history turmoil. Like, he's from Syria, and Syria's been like attacked numerous times. So there's like a lot of like political unrest between that. So I don't know. I'm just gonna leave that his opinion. And I think those posts are like 12 years old, man. They're like, or like at least they're pretty old. But happy Hanukkah, like, for my opinion, happy Hanukkah to everybody, for sure. Like, there's racism in everywhere in the world, you know? Like, you wouldn't know it, but, like, even in certain countries, people are racist against each other, and, you know, a lot of hate in the world. You can't choose who you fall in love with. I never, like, when SALAH messaged me, I never imagined, like, you guys saw what my life was like. I was on the ferry just, like, the other day, going back and forth. I was technically seeing someone. You guys didn't approve of it, but whatever. And I just dropped everything, like I can't explain it. It happened fast, but I fell in love so fast because there's just something about him. I don't know. He wants you to be a witness for his court case. Is he sure about that? There's not one part of the story. Any lying I did was like he asked me to. Like I'm sure he asked Dudu to do. Ew. And Dudu was sitting there going, yeah, I told him to crop it more. Like, what are you guys doing in your free time, lusting over my photos? You're both weird and gross, and that's why I raged on them in Cuba. I'm sorry, but... Are you gonna miss the toilet? I'm gonna miss the bidet. The bidet is refreshing. Especially when you have spicy nuggets. I'm kidding. I know, I look like a baby, a giant baby. I have a baby face. Whatever, I don't abuse you guys, you friggin' wine butts. Of course there's gonna be way more viewers with something like CPAP Rescue or something like that. And at the time I didn't even notice really those viewers, honestly guys. You know, I don't know why people would want that to keep going. I really hated myself. I really hated life. I feel like, honestly, like it might sound cheesy, but God put like SALAH in my life because he's to like as good karma from what I went through with this goblin fish. I went through hell. I went through a lot of hell. I'll have you know we have our own gas stove, fridge, washer, dryer. Thank you very much. You don't really know his personality. He doesn't convey that well. English is not his first language, so whenever he talks in English, it sounds rehearsed and robotic. Yeah, narcissism. But when we're alone together, like he's very reserved online, yeah. What do I lie about? You don't trust Negs or DC too much. I don't trust... No, I feel like they're more sincere than most people. I don't trust anybody except for my husband and like some family members. I agree with a lot of their viewpoints. She went to Cornwall to buy a Jafar ring for a giveaway. Is that not the most disturbing thing you've just ever heard in your life? She's dumb. Like all of these things can be used against her. You guys know I like to talk and I like attention, so give it to me. I mean, come on, like, in videos, he's always surprising me with how loving he is. Hi, honey. He's so endearing. Honestly. You guys are smart. You would smell insincerity a mile away, you know? You guys were on Goblin Fish the minute you saw red flags. There's the mentality that men are jealous because they love you. And that's, like, how the mentality generally seems to be here. But not in, like, an oppressive... Like, I watched a video on... Like, Muslim men have an obligation, like a legal obligation to take care of their wives. You think everyone is jealous and obsessed. No, I don't think that, girl. Underestimated. He doesn't touch you. He doesn't love you. It's obvious. If you want to think that, that's no problem. There's just no grounds at all to say that. Like, he's, you know, like, I think he seems very in love with me in videos and what we show publicly. It's like, why are people trying to find where I live? Like, that's so weird. Or why do people care if SALAH has a friend? Why are you, like, finding out who his friend is? Like, big deal. Like, this is the kind of weird things that people will do and then, like, get upset when I have a response. Cuba rage? Like, you're gonna hold that against me for how many years? Like, one Cuba rage. When you don't understand the context, do you not think that I was, like, emotionally pushed to a limit? I'm a friggin' human being. I can't believe Goblin Fish has an audience because of me. Because people want to trigger me and make me unhappy. I manipulated my audience. What? Did I force anyone to watch me? No, I never did. He was sharing your images on live, intimate images. Do you guys have that live stream? I need to send it to the police. He's trying to bait me back and it's not working, so he's going to try to ruin me now, like with all of the stuff he has. It's daunting. I don't want to do legal battles. I just want people to leave me the hell alone. And I want them to subpoena his devices and hers, and I want them to delete all of my stuff. Yeah, it was, the picture was on my OnlyFans, but the thing is like I deleted my OnlyFans and he's using it against me as revenge. Now he's this and that, but you chased him for your... I didn't chase anything. Are you kidding? This is the arc where you gain beezers who want the best for you. Yeah.
He doesn't touch you.
Like, do you think you sound like a goblin? Do you think anyone, like, what? You're projecting. I'm a high maintenance wife, lover, everything. You have to pay 100% attention to me or else. Well, if that happens, it's my karma, I guess, huh? But SALAH loves me and that would never happen. He was demanding about you fixing your hijab. Well, no. And FFG is witty, Amanda. She lies about everything. The Avenues Mall is humongous, guys. We're gonna have to do it in like 3 parts, but we're gonna bees and go to Dip and Dip and go shopping, and yeah, because I want to eat like a whole bunch of really yummy food before I start my diet and go to the gym. But I do apologize, like, if I hurt any beezers' feelings or pushed people away, like, you know. Another thing I feel bad about is MAE, because at the time that I was with him, I was defending a lot of things he did, but I also like was being lied to a lot, and I feel like, I know this is going to be a touchy subject, I feel like he I saw the screenshots of their conversation and I misunderstood the timeline, because when I put out that reaction video saying, look at these screenshots, it's impossible he wasn't there, like, I didn't want it to be true, you know. I wish I could like be more supportive. It's just like I couldn't, I was still dealing with my own emotions of having gone through that hell, and I guess like a bit bitter that people didn't believe my story but believed everyone else, you know what I mean? Pretty much everything that happened to Didi in the Sam's Bar Lounge videos was like our first big fight. That's what happened to me, and I don't want to talk about it anymore. I just want to like close the chapter and focus on my love with SALAH. Remember when you were sleeping with Miriam and you thought it was fine because his wife was halfway across the world? I don't think it's fine. I guess if that happened to me, it'd be my caramel lime jello. I don't know what you want me to say. It was a different situation. Like, the person was, I don't think, ever going to see their wife again, and they were looking for someone in Canada and blah, blah, blah. So was it immoral? Maybe, I guess, if you look at it really like that. I mean, technically, yeah, he was married. What does that even mean, buckwheat? Is that a racist thing? Don't tell me that. And you guys know I have to bees. And Stella understands this. He's letting me bees right now. All right, hang out. I'll see you guys later. Bye.